This is Sweet June coming back at you. I told you guys I was going to do my low carb, low sugar chocolate chip cookies. Well, I hooked them up. I'm going to let you guys know what I put in them. I used, like I said in my one video, I used this almond flour that I got from Walmart. And I use dark chocolate chips because they're less sugar. They got the semi chocolate chips, but these dark chocolate chips have even less sugar in them, and they're better for you. You know, dark chocolate it's got good antioxidants, and it's actually better for you health-wise. So I decided to go with the dark chocolate chips this time, and I didn't use the whole bag. I kind of just used half the bag. And what I did was I put 2 eggs, a stick of flour. I used 2.5 cups of this almond flour, a little bit of baking soda. I didn't do salt because I noticed that when I did the pancakes, the salt or the baking powder that I put in them, the taste was a little bit dominant in the pancakes. I don't know if this almond flour doesn't absorb the flavor, the salt or whatever well or not. I don't know. But I decided to forego the salt and I did half a teaspoon of baking soda, and that's all I did. I don't use a recipe. I just, kind of did it off the top of my head. And a little bit of vanilla, and I put some almonds in there. I mean, not almonds, but walnuts. I put walnuts. I chopped some walnuts and I put it in there. I like to have a little nuts in my cookie. So these are my cookies. That's how they look out the oven. I just wanted to show you guys. These are my gluten-free, low sugar, low carb chocolate chip cookies. And that's what I did. So once again, I did 2.5 cups of the almond flour here. It's gluten-free and it's low carb. Half a bag of dark chocolate chips, 2 eggs, a stick of butter, a little vanilla, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and I forego the salt. But you can put in it if you want to. You do it like how you like to do it. And these are my finished cookies. So if you want to, like I said, I'm trying to cut my carbs. I'm trying to cut my sugars drastically. Oh, and I'm sorry, and I forgot. I only used half. I used the not the granulated sugar, but I used the pure cane sugar. The pure cane sugar, a little bit goes a long way with that. So instead of using half a cup, I used half a cup. Well, I don't know how many teaspoons that is, but I used half a cup, and I only used 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. I'm sorry, I left that ingredient out, and that's all the sugar that I put in it. A regular chocolate chip cookie recipe calls for 2/3, almost a whole cup of white sugar and almost a whole cup of brown sugar. So I minimized that down to a minimum. I typically use half a cup of sugar, but I use the pure cane sugar, which the pure cane sugar a little bit goes a long way. So I did a half cup of the pure cane sugar and only 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and that's all I did. So you can use you can do the full sugar recipe or whatever you want to, but yes, this is my low sugar, low carb, gluten-free chocolate chip cookies. I got some interesting video topics coming up, so stay tuned, like and subscribe. This is Sweet June.